Coming up on Gym Stars.
It's the Acrobatic British Championships and the men's forward's first ever time at the competition.
It's probably one of the biggest competitions we'll ever go to.
It's all been building up to this moment.
It's Finn and Kirsten's last chance to make it onto the GB squad.
Get aggressive. You will make this work.
And superstar gymnast Niall Wilson sets another Gym Stars challenge.
Are you up for it?
Yeah, try it.
I have my doubts.
This is Gym Stars.
When you're an acrobatic gym star, there's one clear goal, and that's selection for the World Championships. And the men's four have spent the last year training for this moment.
The men's four haven't made it to the level that we want to be at. We want to make it to Worlds.
To get selected would be a massive deal. You'd be representing GB at international competitions, so that would be amazing.
But only those coming out of the British Championships with a medal can go forward to selection. For the first time ever, Daniel and his big sister Kirsten are both in with a chance.
What is it like?
It's not like a normal competition.
Yeah.
It's not like the same atmosphere. Being a bigger sister to him, I feel like I have to set a good example. It's like making sure I do a good job of being the older one.
The other men's four, they've got more experience than us.
You just have to focus on what you're doing and focus on yourself and concentrate on all your moves and dance and not worry about what the other people are doing.
Right, come on in the both of you.
Travelling with your big sister can be the perfect distraction for your nerves.
Is it true that you have bad breath? Sometimes. My relationship with my brother is kind of like a love-hate relationship. We sometimes get along really well. Other times we can argue a bit and get a bit annoyed with each other. Hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it up. Turn it round. Why does foundation make you feel orange? Daniel, keep it still. Can't even see myself in it because you're not holding it right.
In just a few moments' time, Daniel and Kirsten will arrive at the venue and all the waiting will finally be over.
OK, so Amelie, have a lovely time back home.
Back in Bristol, the artistic gymnasts have been given a rare break from training.
Everybody have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
And Amelie is heading back to her family home in Buckinghamshire.
Bye, Anne. Hope you have a nice time seeing your family.
Thanks, Mel.
Bye. Bye, Anne. Looking forward to seeing your dogs?
Yeah.
Bye, Anne.
Bye, guys. Bye, Liz.
It's been really tough in the gym and been working really hard, but it's nice to go home and see all my family again. I've left behind every part of my life back in my old home and started every part of my life fresh again.
Amelie moved to Bristol about 18 months ago with her mum to train with Coach Liz and left her old life in Buckinghamshire behind her.
How are you?
Alright.
Hello.
Sweet.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
We have our family photo wall.
Having his twin sister leave home does have a plus side for Finley.
It's a boy's room now. This used to be my room, but he has now turned into his bedroom. He's changed everything and he's added some changing colour lights. It's quite a teenage boy kind of thing. This is where my medals all used to hang, but now they're his. Finley keeps his gymnastics medals here too, because he does gymnastics as well. I've left behind every part of my life back in my old home and started every part of my life fresh again. I think we have quite different personalities, but at the same time we have quite a lot of similar traits.
We're going to take the dogs for a walk.
We're going on a dog walk?
Yeah.
One of them, we are both quite competitive, especially when it's against each other. Yeah, I mean, I am taller, but...
Not by much.
I feel like I'm standing on a slope. No, but you are catching me up, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Stop! You're so annoying. So obviously my mum's made a massive commitment to leave all her friends, our family too. I'm so grateful that she's done that for me. Oh, this isn't going very well.
What do you want?
I don't know.
20.
Separating twins and splitting up a husband and wife team isn't a decision you take lightly.
You didn't get yams in 5 goes.
It's a struggle, it's not easy, but the results seem to be well worth it.
It's the morning of the British Championships and the biggest hurdle yet for the Acro boys, who need to win here for a chance to be selected for the World Championships.
We're feeling really positive about it as a 4, and we've just got to make sure everything goes really well.
The best acrobatic gymnasts from around the UK will be competing, and it's the first time ever the boys have reached this stage.
It's amazing that we've got here. I never really knew if we were going to, but I'm really glad we have.
This is their first time stepping up to this level, so we're quite excited.
It's a big deal, like this competition. It's like some of the best people in Britain are here competing.
Including their rivals from Middlesex. And before the boys perform, they have a chance to check out what they're up against.
They're a lot bigger than us. You look at them and they're each a head taller than us.
We need to beat them to get onto the GB squad, but I think we can beat them.
I always feel anxious, nervous, apprehensive, because you want them to do well, but you just never know what could happen on the day. The feeling is horrible. The pressure's just not nice at all.
It's all been building up to this moment because we train 6 days a week and we put in loads of effort and time.
Boys, I want facial expressions, smile, show off, enjoy it. Yeah? Just relax, we can do this.
I feel nervous and excited, but mostly excited. It's a massive event, it's probably one of the biggest competitions we'll ever go to.
Everything's built up to this, so I felt like we're ready for it.
You're going out to prove a point, you're going out to do the best that you can for you. Don't come off that floor with any regrets. Yeah? Come off that floor knowing that you have done the best that you can, and after that it doesn't matter, okay?
While you first go on, you get really nervous. And I'm in my starting position, and then my nerves go, and you just know you just got to perform as best as you can.
In a men's 4, everyone has to be perfect. If one person isn't having a great day, that brings the whole men's 4 down.
Only one men's 4 team will go through to represent Great Britain.
You have to fight to stay tight and not let them move forward, because one little wobble or mistake can knock the whole thing down.
It's looking good, but in gymnastics, things can change in a heartbeat. And the boys nearly dropped Daniel.
I knew straight away something went wrong.
When you fall in the middle of a routine, but you still need to regain your focus, even if you mess up once.
After all the hours of practice, that one slip could cost them the competition, and with it, the chance to represent GB at the World Championships.
They put a lot of effort into their routine, and they threw Daniel a little higher, and he jumped a little higher than they normally do.
It went higher than usual, so they didn't expect it.
Daniel went for a really, really good double, and the bases didn't catch. So you need to reach. This is why we say reach early for the catch, boys.
It was a bit disappointing that that move went wrong.
A little bit unfortunate for the last one, but, you know.
It will all be down to this next performance from the rival team.
When they finish their routine and when they come off the floor, they go and sit in the area that we call the kiss and cry. It's quite a tense experience when you're sitting there waiting for your score.
I think the other men's four, they're really good. Like, their moves are like cleaner than ours.
We have a lot of respect for them because they're doing really well. When I watch the other men's four, it's like exciting, but you like hope you beat them.
The other men's four, they were really good and they look really clean.
But being a gym star means keeping your head held high, both in the kiss and cry area and waiting for the medals.
Don't worry. You went out there and you've done your best.
2018 British champions are Frankie Curry, ZeeKay.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
You know, it was always going to be a big ask, and it's a lot of pressure, and competing at this level can be very difficult.
Well done. Well done.
When the other men's four congratulated us, it was like a nice feeling because they've been to Europeans, so it's kind of like if they think we've done well, they must have done something right.
Every time we compete and get better and better as we go along. I think we can go like really far with it.
I don't think the men's four are afraid just yet, but they will be soon.
The gym's hopes now rest on Finn and Kirsten. If they can win a gold today, they're in with a chance of representing Great Britain. But it's not looking good.
You just collapsed on your landing as well, stamped the landing.
Full twist, go backwards.
And you were piked when you landed again. You keep saying yes, Kirsten, but you need to put this right. We've been working solidly now for 2 years, which is to take us to the World Championships.
There are 2 other pairs in the same category, so their performance will need to be perfect.
We're all up for the selection for Worlds, and only 1 or 2 will be selected, so we've got to go clean.
You're nervous, you're doubting yourselves, you've got no reason to. Yes?
I was just thinking about a lot of things, like stuff I need to put right, stuff I need to do. So it was just quite a lot going on in my head, and I just think it all got to me.
Get aggressive. You will make this work. It's like life or death.
To leave here with gold, Finn and Kirsten are going to have to rise to the challenge, but time is running out.
Who's going to fight to win this? Are you going to stand there and let it all go by? Are you going to be a loser or are you going to be a winner?
Welcome, Gym Stars. We are back with another gymnastics challenge. This is Niall Wilson, a fun one today. We are on the trampoline. Now, this is gymnastics target practice. We're going to see how many times we can front somersault to land in the hoop. You have to stick, and we're going to see how many times back to back we can do it. This should be fun.
Taking on Niall's challenge are freestylers Joe, Oscar, and Ollie.
He's still covered in chalk.
He's not going to mess it up.
Three, that's 3.
Is it consistently in a row?
Yeah, in a row, in a row.
Oh. 6. Oh, no.
6.
Right, guys, I managed 6, just overcooked that last one, lost a little bit of concentration. I'm sure you guys can do better.
Are you up for it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Up for this, boys?
Let's give it a go.
I have my doubts.
I have my doubts. Positive
Exactly.
attitude.
A little bit of positivity is going to go a good way.
Remember, the 3G boys are experts and are with their coach, so better not try this at home.
I was never gonna stick it.
That's an instant fail for Joe.
No, come on.
Ollie's off target.
No, that was a mess up.
All hopes lie with Oscar.
1! We're not being funny, he didn't end up down there, did he? Come on, Oscar. He's still in the circle. He hasn't ended up on his face. That counts as 2. Back!
But he doesn't manage to match Niall either.
2 for Oscar. I'd say that's a pretty abject failure, boys.
I'm sorry, Niall.
We were all bad, but you were the best of the bad.
A bit disappointed, but still pleased with being the best of the bad, as he says.
Hard luck, boys, well done. Lucky for me, not quite good enough. Keep smashing it, keep working on those landings.
At the Acrobatic British Championships, the judges, parents, coaches and fellow gymnasts are waiting for one special performance.
Push harder. On your legs, everything. Double 11, jump, hands, rotation.
Those silly steps. Those
And
silly hand changes, yeah?
don't drop your heels, cannibal. Just keep longer here and, okay?
Finn and Kirsten are about to take to the floor. A win here could mean selection for the World Championships.
Finn and Kirsten are one of our most talented partnerships.
You don't realise what I'm putting myself through for you.
My whole family's kind of had to put their life on hold while I do all this.
You've just got to... I can't teach you the drama, you have to feel it.
Get aggressive. You will make this work.
Before I walk out onto the floor, I kind of think about all my moves, all my dance, and I just really focus on what I need to do.
When I first step on the floor, I'm just thinking of everything that I have to do right. I know how to do the moves properly, so I just need to concentrate. It feels important. It kind of gives you a butterfly feeling because you know every routine and every move needs to count.
Don't matter if you've done a really good training session before or a really bad one, it's about what happens in that moment. A feeling of nerves and excitement all mixed together.
Wow, they smashed it.
If you've absolutely nailed a routine and you're coming out the ending position, you just have that feeling in your stomach thinking, yes, we've done it.
There's one more pair to see, but the scores are in, and they're high.
In second place, and winner of the silver medal, it's quite classic for you.
Have Finn and Kirsten done enough to get gold?
In first place, winner of the gold medal, mixed pair 2018 British champions are Finn and Kirsten.
Yay! They did it! They got gold!
Being on the podium, it makes me feel really proud of me and Finn because we put a lot of hard work into training and it's just all worth it in the end.
Now, as the Acro British champions, they're in the best position possible to be selected for the World Championships in just a few weeks' time.
I feel really proud and confident that we should be selected for Worlds.
Couldn't be more proud.
I'm feeling hopeful that we'll definitely be going to the Worlds. What do you think? Yeah?
I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, so Belgium, here we come then, yeah? Okay, well done.
So I'm sure lots of you have been practicing your handstands already with your friends, but I'm going to show you a few top tips to get a really impressive handstand. So the first step of learning a good handstand is making sure you can hold the position lying down. So girls, what we're going to start with today is we're going to lie down on our stomachs and we're going to show that nice tight shapes, ready for our handstand. So our arms up nice and tall. You can see Freya's got her flat hands, girls. Look at this. Freya's got flat hands as if she was on the floor and they're pushing away from the floor, which creates a very nice, what we like to call turtle back. So once you've mastered that, it's then about moving on and putting some weight on the hands through a tuck position. And the girls are going to pop their knees up on the side. And this really can be done on a step or on the side of your sofa, and their hands on the floor. And again, what you can see they're doing really nicely at is they're shrugging all the way up and pushing the floor away from them, which creates a very stable platform to then balance. It's really important when you're first learning a handstand, you find a space that's big enough and safe enough to complete it. Georgie's going to kick up to a handstand, and I'm going to act as either a parent or a friend and hold her. I'm just helping her find her own balance, and I can even just lightly tap her so she's doing most of the work and I'm just helping. So it's really important when holding a friend that you stand side on to them and you hold them up near the top of their legs. So once you've mastered that step, it's now about trying to hold it on your own and hold it for a long time. It's all about the fingers. We like to call these spider fingers. What we're doing is the girls' hands are out nice and wide, the fingertips are spread, and then they grip the floor with the top of their fingertips. This helps them really grip and stay in control. So here you have it, 3 beautiful handstands. Whee!
Next time on Gym Stars. Commonwealth champion Claudia Fragapani helps the girls take on Niall.
If I'm honest, he hasn't got really that much muscle in his arms. I reckon my girls will be smashing it.
Yes, Claudia, yes. I have completely 0 muscles in my arms. Bring it on.
A knee injury threatens Izzy's gymnastics dream.
If injuries like this get worse, it can lead to having to stop gymnastics. I definitely don't want that to happen to me.
Yes, James!
And Chase goes for gold at a major competition.
I want to be famous like Max Whitlock, and I want to be him.